Yo, hello, and welcome to another One Try League match. It is week 5, the last week of the regular season before the playoffs, and I have the honor, the pleasure to host a clash between two top 10 players. On the left, we have MF from Germany, ranked 7th right now, and on the right, we have Zoki from Croatia, ranked 8th. So these two are very close in the rankings, and they both have the same record so far in the league: 2 wins, 2 losses. So this is all set up to be an exciting match. We will start very soon. And currently I have audio on the right for Zoki. I will talk to the players and then get the first pick in and start with this match. I hope the sound is fine this way. Let me know if it isn't. Waiting on the first pick from Zoki. Okay, Zoki starts with Mario Raceway. Both players are ready. MF said he turns music off, so I'll try to get both audio channels in. And off they are. So let's see the mushroom cut. That is the hardest part of this track. They both will go for it, I guess. Yes. Zoki hit the wall a little bit, but both made it through. Now the first shrew. MF seems to be in the lead slightly. Oh, but gets a bad bounce. So actually Zoki takes over, 0.18. That was a rough last turn for MF. Both make it through quite cleanly in lap 2. MF a little bit more aggressive on the hops and the shroom. So seems to be ahead now. Yes, by 0.12. Slight advantage for MF. Oh, he goes for the additional MT. Oh, and Zoki hits the plant. Gets pushed to the right against the wall. MF already had a very small lead, but it was still open. This way he takes the first track comfortably. 129.18. And Zoki with a 135.55. So MF steals this first pick and goes into the lead. Now it's MF's pick. MF's shrooms were yellow because of the flag. He actually had displayed a lot more in the center, but I said he has to get rid of it. It was too much for me to look at. MF picks Royal Raceway. So I erased that from his track pool. Let's go. Oh! Zoki misses the start boost. That is a very rare mistake. I don't know if I've ever seen him in competition missing the start boost. That is hard-coded into anyone's brain normally. And it's a big advantage for MF. More than a second in the lead. Royal Raceway doesn't have great obstacles, big moving obstacles. It's a heavy driving track. So it's all MF's race to lose or to win. He's ahead by 1.4 seconds. Bit more aggressive from Zoki, but he has to. He has to catch up a lot. Oh, Zoki hits the wall. That increases the lead for MF. A mid 57, very nice. Meanwhile, Zoki is having major issues staying on the road. So the gap increased and it's about 3 seconds now. Yeah, Zoki seems a bit rusty. That's true for MF. It's also a battle of generations. MF, one of the youngest active players. And Zoki, very old school, experienced player. I'm allowed to say that. I'm old school myself. So MF takes it. 2:54.27. Zoki with the 2:56.68. Trailing by 2 tracks now. It's his pick, but set point for MF, having a 2-0 lead. He goes for Frap Snowland next. Will he risk the non-shortcut shortcut? We will find out soon. MF with the rough start. No, they're playing the classic route, and that is nice. Long live the one-try strat on Frap Snowland. The traditional shroom coming up over the hill. MF jumps off, barely makes it over the hill. Zoki's was quite good, I think. MF a bit more aggressive in the canyon, carrying a slight lead into the second lap. 0.24. Oh, MF missing that slide, going straight off road onto the snow, which evens out the race. Lap 2 Shroom. Zoki very low, but made it over. Both around the blind turn in the canyon. Zoki caught up by 0.09, but still behind by 0.15. Which is not much. It comes down, a slight hiccup from Zoki. Comes down to the final Shroom that can make or break a run. Oh! Zoki slowed down, but MF bonked into the snowman. Bounced, I should rather say. He got a double bounce on the landing into the snowman. And that brings Zoki back. 203.31. MF 204.97. That's what I meant. It's not over until the last snowman and Shroom. 2-1. So what will MF pick now on set point and his own pick? We are going spooky. Banshee Boardwalk. I'm waiting on MF to ready up. Banshee Boardwalk, a technical track. I'm curious to see how much these players will risk. I think I can leave that, it's in sync. Yep, nice. Oh, MF. Ooh, almost fell. He saved it, but he had to omit a few MTs there. Leave them out. Zoki with a mistake in the bat house. So it's very close. Both had a few hiccups and MF hits the fence on the inside, giving Zoki a slight edge. 0.16. MF is going for the extra MT here. Oh, Zoki bounced before the Shroom. That cost him a little bit. MF missing the MT, but Zoki I think bonked the fence at the same time. Yeah, 0.8 in MF's favor, sorry. So he turned this race around. Zoki missing an MT. He needs it on the other side. Ooh. MF caught the wall there, but just clipped it and continued. Bonking the fence now though. That was a big time loss. Oh, it's close again. I would still say he takes it. That was close on the right side. Ooh, by 0.15. That was a close one in the end. Very nice race. 206, 64 and 79 for Zoki. So MF takes the first set. 3-2-1. 3 tracks to 1. And Zoki, as you can already see, takes us to Toad's Turnpike to open the second set. Both players are ready now. Here we go. MF hitting the guardrail a little bit, but didn't get snagged by it. Didn't get slowed it down. Hitting the guardrail again. He's trying to go a bit riskier and tighter around it. I think it's a bit different how they play this. Not only this track, in general, MF is ahead there. Aggressiveness against safe lines. Oh, Zoki got slowed down there. Quite a lot and missed an MT. Maybe even 2. Meanwhile, MF has a little bit trouble getting that slide, but overall he's in the lead. Hitting the guardrail again, but 0.93. Quite the good lead. No shrooms so far. Here comes the first shroom. I think Zoki hit the guardrail again, but both make it through. I wonder if they go for the same shroom strat. In general, you can't save a lot of time with shrooms on Toad's Turnpike. That was close from MF, going around the car. It's rather safety management, where you shroom. You can go a bit risky, but it doesn't save you much time. You're just looking for a spot where emptying is very awkward because of the traffic. MF missed an MT there, but overall he has a comfortable lead still. He extended his lead, I would say. 59-51. Yes, half a second more. So he leads by almost 1.5 seconds. I'm a bit surprised Zoki picked this track. Maybe he was hoping for a mistake from a risky approach. But there's a lot of driving involved. And MF seems to be warmed up, so his driving is quite consistent. Last few trucks here to dodge, lots of traffic at the end of the race. MF shroomed through cleanly and gets the sub 3, very nice, 259.38. Zoki with the 301.25. So the early lead for MF. And he also picks the next track. He takes his time. It's very tactical. Their track pool will reset after this second set, but right now there are less and less tracks to pick from. Although I have to say, with the short set format we have currently, it's only track number 7. No, number 6. I have to point out at this moment that I like the longer format. So players can even focus more nowadays on their favorite tracks if they want to. Wario Stadium. Alright, we're in for a longer one here. That's in sync. Off we go. MF going for the start slide. Zoki playing it a bit safer. Wario Stadium is one of the most technical tracks. You have to master very different elevation changes, shapes of multiple hills. MF has a good start here. Now we are approaching the first shroom. He plays it very aggressively. Zoki with a wider shroom. That was impressive. A parallel line from MF to the wall is very risky, but he showed it off. He missed this MT and bonked the wall though, which brings Zoki closer again. Nobody's going for the drop slide MT. I was almost expecting it from MF, but no. It doesn't go for it. It's risky. Coming across the line. Ahead by 0.62. Had a little mistake there into the second lap. Oh, Zoki hit the wall and gets caught on it. Missed a lot of time there. Lost a lot of time and missed a lot of attempts to get a slide going, I think. Second room coming up for MF. He's very consistent at it. Zoki also goes risky and gets the shroom trend. A risk-reward management there from Zoki. But he misses the MT around that corner and doesn't get into the slide for the flip-flop. So I would say that's about the time he gained that he lost again. If not more. MF hits the wall. You can get caught like similar to Yoshi Valley volcano turn and get stuck there. Luckily he didn't. You rather should go for a tough hit there. Gains another half a second. Clearly in the lead now. Zoki hits the wall. Again. He's trying to go a bit tighter, but he's not comfortable with it. Last shroom for MF. He gets the shroom trend. Like a revenge on lap 2. Very strong. These 3 shrooms were very consistent and close to the wall. I wouldn't risk as much there. Oh, Zoki hit the wall on the second U-turn. Yeah, he's trying, but hits too many walls. MF over the gap. Towards the final U-turn. Goes around and takes this track. With a 4:22.95. Very nice. And Zoki coming in with 4:25.87. 2-0 for MF. That's another set point already. Okay, we have a high variance track coming up with Yoshi Valley. One of the hardest to do in a one try. Nice. I don't have to sync them up. Here we go, A, B spin start. Into the first shroom. Into the madness of the spinies. Oh, Zoki has trouble. But both avoid the spinies. MF a bit cleaner. Nice, both get the hairpin jump. Will they go for the null tires? It's been a common strat to go for. Yes, both. Nobody gets very clean null tires. Zoki tried to get the third jump, but he's behind by a bit more than half a second there. MF going left. Also Zoki's approach, but he hits a spiny. The very last one, I think. So big lead now for MF. Going around the egg. Zoki had to go to the left. Barely avoids getting squished. MF with great null tire jumps. Oh, meanwhile Zoki hits the tree. Haven't seen that. And opts for the normal route. Went all the way up. MF went through the spinies. Very nice. And Zoki goes to the right side. Has he given up on this track? Maybe he was unsure of the spiny cycles. And he falls off after the hairpin jump. So this one, very deserved. Goes to MF, 1:43.85, 82. A very strong time for Yoshi Valley in a one-try scenario. Zoki 201.80, 68, sorry. And that is already the second set. 3 tracks to 0 in MF's favor. Great performance on all 3 tracks. So the tracks will reset now for both players. Zoki picks again as the loser of the previous set and sends us into the ice of Sherbet Land. That was a synced okay from Mario. Awesome. I can't sync up the menu. They did it perfectly for me. So how risky will they go on the crack jumps? MF looking a bit more ambitious. Slight lead. Zoki misses a hop. Rather, misses the slide. Didn't hop into it. First shroom. Oh, MF straight into the wall. You have to be cautious there because of the first penguin. So he wanted to go left. A bit too far. That should give Zoki the lead. Yep, 0.76. Good crack jumps. Ooh, MF being close to the penguins there. Second shroom coming up. Should be clean. Yep, no penguin in the way. Zoki is holding onto his lead. But MF caught up by a quarter of a second, so it's half a second still. Both with similar crack jumps. And now into the cave they go. Last shroom is tricky in a one try. Oh, Zoki hits the penguin! MF slightly hitting the wall. No spin out from Zoki, but he wanted to go left of the penguin. The right side would have been better, I think. So after leading, he fails to get this race done. MF takes it with a 158.05. And Zoki fell into the ice water in the end, but that didn't matter. This turns out to be an uphill battle for Zoki, and I wonder when we will see some Joker picks. I don't know MF's shortcut rank, but Zoki is a high ranked shortcut player. MF will take us to Luigi Raceway. A very basic, maybe the most basic track of them all, to show us his driving skills. Thank you, Enter. Oh, they start in opposite directions. Mirrored. Interesting, but it doesn't really matter. It's preference for what you will do next on the little hill. Both going for a right-facing SSNT here, into the tunnel. MF going for the new extra MT but misses it. So will they have the same shroom strat? I think Zoki didn't get the full mystery boost. So MF is leading by 0.24. I expect them to hit a 2 shroomer now, but maybe they all prefer the 0 shroomer first. MF gets the tunnel SSNT this time. Both go for the double shroomer. Clean. Didn't see much of a difference there. Yep, 400s in MF's favor. So 0.28 in total. Oh, Zoki hits the sand. He needed that on the other side. Hits the grass before the tunnel entrance. Bongs the wall. Has all sorts of trouble there. MF on the other hand, clean. And wins this track with a 1:58.76. Convincing performance. Zoki with a 1:59.65. Bringing up match point already, I didn't expect that. We get the first Joker pick from Zoki. It is Donkey Kong's Jungle Parkway, Flap. I think that also eliminates it from the track pool. If he decides to choose again, if that match continues, I will ask or read on the rules. But it's non-shortcut. 1 lap. The first lap. Potentially the last track of the match. Did they have different loading times? I thought I'd have to sync them up, but no. Zoki took that first turn a little bit tighter, got a coconut hit, and goes for one more MT up the ramp. Very important how good the jump will be. Very good from Zoki. MF had a worse angle and didn't jump as far left. So Zoki in the lead. Second shroom spot coming up on the left. Maintains his lead. Clean onto the bridge. Into the cave for the final shroom. Gets it. 42.64. Very nice performance from Zoki. 42.25, I'm sorry. No, 42.64, right? He didn't pause in time. Zoki, what are you doing? MF 43.16. He's a good soul, he doesn't know how to pause. So he wins his first track of the set, saves a match point. King of the Jungle is his comment. Yeah, he still has it. So now match point on MF's pick, and he takes us to the desert. I want a heated run here. That is by accident. I will wait on MF to go back to the menu. Now both are ready. And I'll count them down. Kalimari Desert, 3 lap. Hill ups coming up. Both look good. MF's a little bit cleaner. Oh, Zoki goes for a left-facing MT. That is a bit awkward, but the right-facing one is tough. I expect a 1-0-2 shroom strat, so they don't have to deal much with the train if everything goes according to plan. MF with a better start, leading by almost half a second. Nice hill ups. Last MT was a bit late from MF, but overall both look good. No shrooms here. So yeah, as expected they both used 2 shrooms after the final train. MF extends his lead, has more than a second now. Oh, Zoki hits the wall. MF is a bit too fast. Ooh, barely avoiding the train. Very nice. That is as good as it gets. Now you can go across very early for a better double shroom. He's waving that flag, making Germany proud with this performance. MF takes Kalimari Deserts and the match with 205.49. Zoki finishes with a 206.76. So if I remember correctly, he only lost 2 tracks to this match. A very good performance from MF. And with that, he is safe to be the number 3 seed in the playoffs. Dan won his match against Arya this week, so MF should be 1 point behind. And Zoki could still finish 4th. Depending on the other results and how the bracket will be decided. All right. Zoki's already gone. So you get the double MF feature on stream. I think he was low on time. I put it down as shortcut No. I grayed out the flap. The flap is gone from the track pool. It's okay anyway. So yeah, that's it already. Well played, MF. Congratulations. Maybe see you in the playoffs. And this is their last match for the regular season in week 5. But both will advance to the top group of the playoff, I think. That will be decided until the end of the week. I will also play my last match against Retchman on Sunday. I think that could be the last match overall. And then the playoffs will span over 3 weeks with 2 rounds into mid-December. So that's it from my side. I hope you enjoyed this match. It was not as close as I was hoping for, but we saw some great races and MF is the deserved winner. I see into what you mean, yeah. My bad. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you again for more Mario Kart 64. Bye bye.